Yeah, what can you take away from last season? The team had the best pass defense in the league, and what do you carry over into this year just with those statistics?
We're looking to build on that. I mean, obviously we're #1 in the ACC, so this year we're pushing on being the #1 team in the country in terms of that, in terms of passing defense. And defense as a whole, in general, building on our leadership and trying to replace the spot of a guy like Brandon Sebastian, who went to the league this year, and trying to find the younger guys and helping them find their way.
How do you help them with that?
Well, personally, I've been working on my leadership, being more of a vocal leader, being able to know when to pick them up and know when to get on them a little bit and just show them the ropes a little bit. Hopefully my experience personally on the field can help them learn and get about their way.
You touched on the presser in the big conference room about seeing the defensive lineman, your front seven. How do you communicate with them? How's that teamwork work together? You're on the back line, but how do you work with that front seven just to improve the defense overall?
Well, obviously that's a big relationship in football. I feel like DBs and D-line. I mean, you got a good D-line, you're most likely gonna have some good DBs, and just trying to get on the same page in terms of just work ethic, on the same page in terms of just the team and how we work together and how we do things in terms of blitzes and communicating and do stuff like that. So I think we got some guys up front this year that's gonna show the country what they're really about, and I feel like we'll be really good this year.
There's a lot of really good quarterbacks in this division specifically. Other than Phil, who I'm sure you're obviously partial to, what quarterback in this division really stands out to you as talented and really dangerous?
The first one that comes to my mind, except for Phil, is Malik Cunningham. That's a Louisville dude. He's been there a while. Ever since I got there, he's been their starter, and he's a very elusive guy. You don't really know what you're going to get out of him. He can run. He can put the ball in a good spot. So he has a good 1-2 punch, and that's one of the most dangerous guys I've went against personally that I've seen.
What makes Devin Leary at NC State such an efficient passer? 40-some touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Just what is it about his game that's so hard to defend?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's too much hard, but I feel like he's more composed. He's just a composed guy. He's comfortable in the pocket. He's comfortable with the system in terms of what he's doing. And he was comfortable with his receivers. So excited to see this year what he can do with a different group of guys back there.
What's it like playing for Coach? Just hearing him on the podium makes you want to get very motivated. Is that like every day for you guys, just hearing him talk?
Yeah.
And that passion for the game?
Most definitely. That's like you said, what you see out of him is what you're going to get. That's him day in and day out, whether it's for workouts, whether it's before our game. He has the same amount of passion, the same amount of go. He's a very passionate guy, very, very good leader, and I'd play for him. I love strapping up with Coach Hefley, and I'd do it any day of the week, honestly.
Yeah, big theme also for guys that they're this with the COVID extra year, the portal transfer. What about a guy like you, an upperclassman? What kept you at Boston College to go for another season?
I thought it was my team. I had a chance to go somewhere else or go to the league, but I mean at that point I feel like it was bigger than that, and I feel like I wanted to do more for this program, and I wanted to get that national/ACC championship, which is something that hasn't been done here, and I want to do something different. And I feel like we got the perfect group to do so this year. I feel like we got some special cats.